Hey guys, it's Sean, and if you see me holding my phone with me, it's because I'm literally using it for voice memos because I don't have an external microphone yet if I decide to get one, because this sometimes works if I'm like this. Haha, audio hack. I'm already getting into the hacks. I am just that great of YouTube. So today I thought it would be fun if I went through an ultimate guide of like studio tour, lighting, audio, and yeah, so let's get into that. Oh wait, I forgot to take you with me. Okay, so if we start here, I have, this is an office that we have in our basement, and we really didn't need half of it, so I decided to just turn it into a studio, and let's just get going. Okay, so now I will take you in my DIY studio. I really tried to eliminate clutter in here by tucking some cords up in the ceiling because we have like a, like one of those drop ceilings that has like the panels thing. I'll show you. Why am I explaining this? Okay, so I realized this lighting is terrible. Oh my goodness. So I realized that I really don't need to have you on a tripod because it'd just be easier to show you everything if I'm holding you. This is the worst lighting ever. This is tragic because these are my white balance settings for when I'm like filming actual stuff. So let's just get into the office. There are still a lot of hanging cords because I don't have everything set up yet, but with the current setup that I have right now, as you saw in my intro clip, is I have my camera sitting right on this tripod with a ring light that is going towards my blue backdrop. So I got this thingy. It was about $55–$60 that holds 3 backdrops at once. So I have a red one, a blue one, and a black one. Okay, so I have my camera back set up where I usually have it. It's just way zoomed out, and I have some lighting on because I'm just going to show you. I think it'll be easier to just show you what I have going on down here. Okay, so let's just get started back here. This is the half of the office, and then this is the other half. And these are my backdrops that I have here, so I can just pull this chain and be like, bye. These backdrops, actually, so there's a really good company that makes backdrops called Savage, which make like seamless paper like this, beautiful colors, great quality, but that is not what I'm going to talk about today because that's what everybody talks about. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I'm not sure how well you can see me. Okay, that's a little bit better. I need to use my phone for the voice memo here. So, yeah, so now I'm talking about my camera audio, and now I'm talking through my voice memo. So that is going to really help with this, which I'll get into some audio things that talk about this a little bit later. But, yeah. These backdrops, I'm not talking about Savage paper because like a 52-inch, I think, is like $30. These are 48 inches and they cost me $6 because I went into AC Moore, and these are like for bulletin boards, like for teachers to use in bulletin boards. They're 4 feet wide and 12 feet long, so if you crinkle it, you can always cut more off and bring it down. And also they're incredibly affordable, so like don't be too upset if you ruin one because you can just go get another one. AC Moore always has 40% off coupons just like on their website, and they also accept competitors coupons for like Michael's. So they retail for $9, but you can always get them cheaper than that. So that is how I get these backgrounds. And then if we move over to this side, okay, so now I zoomed all the way out, and here my lighting is set up for pointing at the backdrops that are right there. So if I want to film here, I stapled with a staple gun this large vinyl backdrop that I got that goes all the way across this wall. It goes from here to here and rolls out a little bit on the bottom, and it's also up to here on the ceiling, which is where I filmed my BuzzFeed video with my sister. So we were like sitting right here and we had that down, and I have my lighting, as you can see these here, they clamp to the ceiling, so I have them facing this way right now because I was using the blue backdrop. But if I was using the white, I'd have them this way, and I don't use the ring light for that one. And I got this for $30 on Amazon, so that's about as much as a roll of paper like that would be, except this is a lot longer and this is vinyl, so it's very, very durable. I brought this outside. It gets dirty. You can wipe it off. It's perfect. I could not ask for a better backdrop. I'm talking so much. Why am I out of breath? So next, I think I should go for lighting, because I'm sure that is what people are interested in. So when it comes to lighting, I've been using these 3 clamp lights that I got from Home Depot, and I know it probably sounds really stupid that I'm using those and like how could that actually give off enough light, but it surprisingly does. I got them, each one cost about like, I'd say $12, and then I've been using these bulbs. They're 100 watts and they need to be daylight. If it's not daylight, it won't work as well. And yeah, so those bulbs are very, very bright, fluorescent, and then I just clamped 2 into the ceiling because we have like a drop-down ceiling, so I clamped 2 up there. I also, for about $10 to $12, I bought a tabletop dimmer, and that dimmer was able to control all 3 lights at the same time. So that is really all I use for my lighting downstairs, and now I think I should talk about how I get some of my colored backdrops. To go more in depth on the rollers that I have my backdrops holding on, they are super convenient because you can just pull the chains so they lower down, which before I was literally just swapping them out on my backdrop poles, and that would risk wrinkling and ruining of the paper. It cost about $55, $60, the price will always be changing, and yeah, so it included everything you needed except for the backdrops. And one thing they didn't mention is that you needed a PVC piping, like PVC pipes with it. I think that is all the tips that I have for you today. Just let me know in the comments if you want a part 2 and what you want to know, and maybe I'll know it. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you next week with a normal video, probably. Okay, goodbye.